So the world was fresh. And mankind is just about to destroy the freshness of the world. So we're looking and asking if you see yourself as a husband man and a husband woman towards terraform or the future for mankind. Better equity, justice, you know, there's only sick, nourished, age protected, infants cared for. So I ask you, Chinna, who's gonna pay? 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 Who's gonna pay for the restoration of Mama Earth today? Who's gonna pay for the nuclear waste? Who's gonna pay for the industrial cleanup? Who's gonna pay? Who's gonna pay? Who's gonna pay? Now you see, throughout the centuries, mankind has given their sweat. But this young man who has it all. Sweat in the cane fields, the coal fields, the gold mines. He has sweat at all the jewelry which now who's gonna pay for the reconstruction of Mama Earth today? Who's gonna pay for that industrial cleanup? Who's gonna pay for the ozone waste? Who's gonna pay? Who's gonna pay? Who's gonna pay? Yeah, throughout the centuries, the workers' cries have all been dust to dust, ashes to ashes. Yet their cries lives on. Can you tune in and listen to the voices crying out? Let's sing, hey, my granddaddy's rose. Our great-great-granddaddy's rose. You who laid the foundation well, architects of the structure that rules mankind today. So I ask you, tell me, who's gonna pay? 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 See, by the sweat of man's brow, Jah said, man shall eat bread, eat bread. But I went to sweat for someone else who wants it all. Throughout the centuries, mankind sweated in the cane fields, the coal fields, the gold mines. Why sweat up all the jewelry which now adorns your desires? While I home no home, there's no cars, there's no food. Yet the cat and the dog you keep's got a shelter from the rain or the storms. I've got no problem with the cat and the dog having a shelter from the rains and the storms. But I do believe the first priority should be for mankind's safety from the savages of the world. So I ask you, tell me, who's gonna pay? 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 Throughout the centuries, you got all the money stored in banks through your commerce and industries. And now you want to tax my great-great-grandchildren in the future for your misuses and abuses. We don't mind giving up our sweat if we get some justice forward. Yeah, we all can help rule this shit world to success. But we need justice and equity. So I ask you now, when less than 1% owns over 99% of the world's wealth, tell me now, who should pay? Who should pay? Who's gonna pay? Who's gonna pay? Who's gonna pay? Who's gonna pay? Yes, we all will pay, gladly, with equity and justice in return. Give thanks and praises. At the same time, I said peace, Mama Earl. But I said I won't be able to protest equal rights and justice for all.